Incredible flavours, even better stories. One pour, 10 minutes. Aussie bourbon lovers sharing bourbon with Australia.
No pop, but like so much anticipation.
Wow.
Sorry, everyone.
What are we having tonight, H?
Oh, tonight, Dave, is a special one. It's a Michter's, but it's got a particular. Oh, I can't show you a label on it. It's got
Just
your
say
name
the
on it,
word.
Dave.
It's the Fort Nelson Reserve.
It is the Fort Nelson Reserve.
Okay.
But it says Dave Collins is the person that hand bottled this.
Here, you pour it in. I'll give
You'll
the
explain.
high level thing of what it is. When you get to go to Fort Nelson, which is a lot of the distilleries have an experience on Distillers Row or Distillery Row in Louisville. So like in the main kind of bit of downtown Louisville, you can go and experience lots of distilleries. You're not necessarily always at the distillery. At Peerless you are, but at Michter's you're not. You're at an experience. And Evan Williams you're not, and Old Forest you're not. They do distill at some of those sites, but it's often like a sample. They're doing testing and they're doing cool R&D stuff at that site, but the big main distillery is somewhere else.
Yeah.
So this is the Michter's, from the Michter's one, which is called Fort Nelson. A really cool experience. I
amazing.
think I've said this probably about every one of the ones we've spoken about that's on that main road in Louisville, but you got to go. It's so good.
The day we did this, and again, thanks, a shout out to Tom for organising it for us. It was like, I think Dave was more excited than a kid at Christmas.
I don't know.
You just couldn't wipe the smile off your face. Like bottling your own bottle of bourbon.
A bottle of a Michter's bourbon is is so special.
Yeah, it's amazing. So tonight, and the bottle's almost empty.
Okay.
Here
you go. We'll do the cheers so we can start getting into this, please. Here we go. So.
We know it's going to smell great. Oh,
it's great. It is great. It's barrel-proof bourbon, Michter's bourbon. That's what we're having.
Yep.
Barrel strength.
Barrel
straight out of the
So
barrel.
what's the proof of this one?
108 proof.
108.
Yep. So it's.
Is it mixed? Like it's obviously there. It's not straight out of. It's not a single barrel.
Is it vatted? Are you asking?
Yeah.
I think it's vatted. Yes. I don't think that's straight from. I don't think that's a single barrel.
No.
Yeah.
They put it through the thing and then.
Yep.
But it's really fun because you get to connect your bottle up to the system that's there and then, pull the lever and watch it all fill in. But then you get to like write your name in the book to say that you are bottling it because I don't have to do all these legal things. But it's kind of fun. And then you get to name your bottle. And what did you call yours, Dave?
I called mine Dave Collins.
Oh, yeah.
Is that too boring?
No.
I was a bit confused about which one, the name of the bottle and the name of the... Anyway, so I just called it Dave Collins.
Dave Collins.
It's like a small version of me.
In a bottle.
It is everything that a nice barrel strength bourbon should be from Michter's.
Good on the nose and very caramelly.
It's just delicious.
It's like that. It's like almost like a butterscotch caramel over the top of pancakes.
But here's the thing. That bottle's nearly empty. We've had it open for, I reckon, less than a whole week.
Ooh.
Maybe we'll call it 2 weeks, but it
Couple
hasn't
weeks
been
ago.
long.
We got the fireplace going one night and we just were like, you said, because sometimes we take in turns as to who gets to pick the bottle of bourbon that we're having a nightcap of. And we give each other descriptions of that needs to be desserty or it needs to be this or needs to be that. And you just said, tonight I need a good one. And so I went to the cupboard and I went, well, this one's got his name on it, so we can't not say this is a good one. And it's Michter's, so I knew I was guaranteed for it to be something we were going to love. And, yeah, we've had a few guests over and very quickly it's gone. And I know some people have that hesitation, Dave, of like it's a really special bottle. When do you open it?
Yep.
I love that we just opened it one random night and the fun was in bottling it and the story that went with it, and now we got to enjoy it together and with friends. And
it's kind of an interesting thing, isn't it? Like, what makes a bottle of whiskey so special that you're so reluctant to open it? And I know we've had this conversation, and it's the age-old kind of discussion about whether or not you should be able to have bottles that you don't open.
yeah,
And there's some bottles up there that we haven't
opened
yet. But it's not that we're waiting for something in particular. It's just like when the moment's right, I won't have any concern opening it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to. Yeah, there's a lot. Actually, there's a lot up there.
There's some good ones that you're looking forward to open. But I was genuinely kind of I had a real attachment to this one because
well, you bottled it.
It captured a moment in time, right?
See, my hesitation is not opening a bottle. My hesitation is when it gets to this exact point where there's like 2 pours
For
left
people
in it.
listening who can't see, H has been showing this bottle to the camera basically the whole time. I have not had much
I'm
camera
so
time.
excited.
H has been, but it's got
like an
2 or
inch
3 pours left. It's not
or
much
2
left.
centimetres.
Yeah. So what?
I hesitate when it gets to that because if it's a bottle like this that I love, or if it's a rare bottle, like a bottle that's a limited release or something and you've really enjoyed it.
But can you get more limited release than one bottles that you bottled yourself on a special day in Louisville?
Well, we've got 2 of these because I bottled one too.
Yeah, but you bottled that one, and so it's not the same as
special
my
to
one.
me. But it's going to taste the same because it's out of the same. But I get what you mean. This one is your special bottle. But that's my hesitation is finishing the bottle. Is like I want that goodness to keep lasting, especially when it's like
When it's this good.
delicious and desserty like this.
Because then the question comes up, and you've been poking fun of me for my voice because I haven't been 100%.
Yes, he's trying to copy my.
Yeah, you've got such
Deep,
a
sexy
lovely
radio voice.
and I'm trying to copy it. But
got the man
are you
voice.
allowed to put that in a hot toddy, for example?
That's totally your choice, Dave. Dave made really good hot toddies last night.
Well, it's medicinal.
He needed them. He has the man flu.
Yes.
So I think you can put whatever you like in it, Dave. It would be a very special hot toddy if it had a Michter's in it. But I tend to go with ones that I like, but that aren't super sentimental, I suppose. It's not about the price tag to me. It's more the sentimental side of it. So I'd put a good bourbon in a hot toddy, but I wouldn't put something that was like, again, getting low and about to run out, and I really just wanted to enjoy the flavours.
I love this hobby that we've kind of come up on because you know what I did? I came in here a couple of nights ago and looked at our whiskies and I said, what?
You talking to the whiskies? Okay, I'm really
I
sorry.
sang to them. No, I didn't. No, I was like, I wonder if there's any bottles in here that are Kentucky Bourbon Festival barrel selects that we haven't opened yet. And do you know what the answer is?
Yes, there's a few that we haven't opened yet. Or
Do you think there's more than one?
Yes.
Do you really? I know of one only.
Oh, I was
But
going to
there
say,
is one. And why? What? And I was like, well, we've got our flights booked for the next one.
come on, we have to open it before we
better
go to the
open
next
that,
one.
yeah.
We're very much looking forward to going to the next one. But for anyone who is actually heading to the Kentucky Bourbon Festival, I highly recommend the Michter's experience of bottling your own bottle.
But you don't need to be at the festival, just anytime you're in when you're in Louisville.
No, but I'm just saying if you're heading there for the festival, make sure you do it. But
Sure.
if you're just generally in the Kentucky area,
I
put
find
it
it
on your
hard to...
bucket list because it's pretty fun.
Yes, I find it hard to express how much fun I had doing that. Because I've seen all the videos. There's lots of videos online about people doing this.
Yeah.
But when you pull on that lever and your bottle fills with the bourbon that's going home with you
Yeah.
in your hand-labelled bottle,
And you get to label it. And
I
sign
don't know
it
what
out.
that feeling is. It was just so incredible. Hard to describe.
I was so excited that I put the wrong date on the bottle. I
Wait, is that excitement or is that
put 2 months later.
2 months later?
I
Okay.
think it was 2 months
In
later.
the
I
future.
put the wrong month and it was in the future. And then I realised that I probably had to re-sticker it because it needed to match the ledger that we got to sign to say that we were like bottling and buying a bottle of our own.
Because there's certainly a thing of like, and in different cases, sometimes we're in a very lucky position that we get given bottles of whiskey, which is so lovely. And then in other cases, we spend a reasonable amount of money on bottles we really, really want. So is there a good reason? And for at both ends of the spectrum, some of my favourite bottles that are definitely at that kind of there's only a quarter of it left
Yeah.
or less are some of the ones that are really nice that we've been given.
Yeah.
But by the same token, some of those are also those ones that are really quite expensive. And then I kind of like the ceremony of a bottle kill of like
Oh, yeah.
this is we're at the end of a thing that I've enjoyed and this is wonderful and you
Yeah.
get to enjoy the last thing of it.
Yep. I do. I like a good bottle kill.
Wow, you brought a lot to that sentence. Thank you.
Sorry.
All right. Well, if you get a chance to bottle your own anywhere, because there's definitely other places you can do it, but I really recommend you do it. But head over to Michter's and get that one for
Or
sure.
win the lotto and just get a whole barrel.
Yes.
That's
Well,
on our
you
bucket
can't
list
get a
one
barrel
day.
of Michter's though. This is part of the allure.
Oh, yeah, I know.
You can't. You got to.
Just
You
get
got
a
to
lot of
buy it by
bottles.
the bottle. Exactly. So just queue up over and over to try to get that.
And
bottle.
Michter's is a good one because it's guaranteed to be good bourbon.
That's it. Well, here's to opening the bottles that you love that'll make you happy.
Yeah.
And they make you
drinking
happier when they're open, you know?
Yeah. And drink it however you like in a hot toddy.
I'm
If you
not
get the
putting
man
this in a
flu.
hot toddy.
No, I wouldn't put this in a hot toddy either, especially because the bottle's so low and it is so special. But yeah, it's
Drink
fun to enjoy a hot toddy.
Drink it how you like it. Cheers.
Thanks for listening. Make sure you're connected with us on TikTok, Instagram and YouTube, and stay connected with us by clicking subscribe on your favourite podcast app.